This time I'm using my thinner barrel, and I'm going to be firing this 2.2 air rifle pellet round his end. I'm not sure what it's going to do yet, so I set my box up, and I've got a tin behind it as well, just to stop anything that goes past. Basically, this pellet is slightly too narrow. It's too narrow for the barrel by about 2 mil. So I've compressed a lot of wadding into this end. I'm going to insert that into the barrel, like that. Get my pellet and just carefully roll it in. This is at roughly 85 to 90 psi. I'll be firing from about 2 foot, 1.5, maybe 2 foot away. So here goes. You could clearly hear the tin behind it. So that's the hole there, and it's clearly gone through there. And you can see it's completely ripped open at the back there. And I heard it hit the tin. So must have been quite powerful. There's the pellet. Not much visual damage like that, but when you look closely, you can see a scrape on the side, so it's obviously hit it on a side angle as it hit the tin. I'm now going to use a standard 6mm BB pellet. This is a bit wider, so it should give a better shot in the barrel. Just to show you how I do it, when I'm putting the wadding in, this is the end with the 2 bits of tape so I know. This is the end that goes into the actual gun, into the wider barrel. What I do is I stick the wadding in there, which is paper, just tissue paper or tissue kitchen towel. And I get this. This is a projectile, but I just use the back of it. Stick that there, just stick it in a little bit, however far I want the wadding to go in. And then I've got this carbon rod. Let's stick this in and push it all the way down till I get to the wadding. And then from there, I hold that in place like that, and then push with the carbon rod like that, and just keep going backwards and forwards, making sure the tissue is really nice, tight wadding in there. Let me take it out. Take that out. And you probably can't see it there, but that's a really good tight piece of wadding in there. BB pellet into the barrel at 80 psi. Might not be able to see that. Shooting at the box first of all. Three, two, one. And then I can't find the hole. I think that's the hole, but I'm not sure. So, that could be it as well. So don't hold me on it, but I'll open it up and have a look. All it did was go through the card, so I'm not going to try that one again on the metal. But that was 80 psi, the soft pellet. For my next one, I'm going to use this. It's an old bolt, just an offcut from a bolt which I cut down, wrapped in some aluminium foil stuff. It's what you use for insulating. It's aluminium tape, very expensive stuff. Then I've literally dipped the end into some red paint just to make it look a bit better, but red paint isn't needed. The aluminium tape is to make it more of a snug fit in the barrel, and as you can see, there isn't really much. It's pretty snug in there. I'm still going to put a bit of wadding in just to completely fill the airspace. Same again, the wadding's in there. I'm using this down just to push it down like that. Might just give it a bit more. There you go. ready to go. I'll pump it up to 80 psi and fire it off. It's actually pumped up to 85 psi. Let's see what it does. About 2 foot away. As you can see, it's gone in lengthways like that. So it's gone in on a side angle. Fortunately, it hasn't done any of the penetration in that. But it's hit it with some brutal force. Next up, I'm going to try an old lithium battery. That's it. Roughly 92 psi. Firing from roughly 2 foot again. As you can see, it's done the same effect as last time. It's gone on a side angle, so I'm guessing it hasn't done much. Let's go and have a look. Just for the record, inside my box is a whole load of tissue as well. Well, not tissue, it's more paper, but as you can see, the battery's hit it on a side angle again, just like that. Next up is 92 psi again with this push switch. It's not snug in the barrel, so I'll put some wadding in there, but it's quite a good seal. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Unfortunately, it's hit that big flap and bounced off. Next up is this. It's a 6mm black ratchet bolt. Clips onto the actual screwdriver bit. I'm going to take that front bit off because it's got a hole down the centre. It's got a hole down the centre, so I'm going to take that middle bit off and just use that. It's a hexagon shaped. Let's give that a go. Firing at 90 psi. As you can see, it's gone up on the side again. Some of the longer, heavier bolts tend to spin in the air, unless you've got a good long barrel. This is quite a short barrel because it's a small gun, but pretty good for a small gun. So that's my miniature air gun. I hope you liked it. Try making one yourself.